Does it feel like food is giving you a hug? Over the past 15 years, I've learned that one of the main reasons people struggle to sustain long-term weight loss isn't willpower, it's emotional eating. I'm Sandra Roycroft-Davis, a Harley Street behavioural change and weight loss specialist, award-winning creator of the clinically proven Slimpod program, and Sunday Times best-selling author. In this video, I'm going to explain what emotional eating really is, why it happens, and give you practical ways to start breaking free from it. So what is emotional eating? Emotional eating is eating in response to an emotional trigger. And here's the bit most people get wrong. It's not just about negative emotions. We eat emotionally when we're bored, stressed, tired, but also when we're happy, excited, or celebrating. Food becomes a way of regulating how we feel. And in my diet dossier survey of previous dieters for my Sunday Times best-selling book, The Wait's Over, Take Back Control, 96.8% identified as comfort eaters or emotional eaters. And the top triggers? They were boredom, stress, and tiredness. So where do these patterns come from? For many of us, the behaviour starts when we're young. Parents often, with love and the best of intentions, use food to soothe, distract, or reward children. And over time, food becomes linked with comfort, safety, and love. And that's exactly what happened to me. My parents owned a grocery shop and they were always busy. And if I did my homework, I was allowed to choose chocolate from the shop. That treat taught my brain that chocolate equaled pleasure and comfort. So later, when I felt sad or overwhelmed, I'd reach for chocolate to feel better. If those associations aren't broken, then when a strict diet stops or even injections end, the old patterns are still there. That's why weight so often returns. The behaviour that created the weight gain in the first place hasn't changed. Where my Slimpod program comes in is Slimpod re-educates the brain, transforming the body's entire weight regulation system. And this is through the daily 9-minute audio sessions and the videos. And it uses unconscious persuasion combined with other clinically proven techniques to nudge the brain towards better behaviours. These sessions work on your deeply embedded beliefs, emotional patterns, and automatic behaviours around food. Over time, the tug of emotional eating fades and food loses its emotional grip. So 3 quick hacks to get started. Number 1, use a cost-benefit analysis, and that is to be aware of what's actually happening in the moment. This is crucial because we operate on autopilot most of the time. Then aim to weigh up the pros and cons of what you're about to eat or drink so that you can make a conscious choice. Giving yourself some time takes the edge off the urge or the craving and creates some distance. Write down the short and long-term benefits and costs and be brutally honest. This pause creates awareness between you and the urge rather than acting on autopilot. Number 2, recognise your triggers. This is so important. Keep a simple journal. Track when emotional eating shows up and what's happening around it. Once you spot the pattern, you can plan for a different outcome. For example, if you notice that boredom at 5 o'clock leads you to snacking, plan a disruption. Call a friend or go for a short walk or just change your environment. Number 3, break the comfort association. This one's really unusual, but it's really powerful. So when you're eating your comfort food, imagine that what's in your mouth is the worst possible thing you could eat. For me, that's oysters. I really can't stand them. The very thought of them just makes me feel so sick. I did it with chocolate and it works so well. I did the process and it just was amazing. Repeat this a few times and the emotional association between that food and the comfort will start to weaken because the pleasure becomes pain, and that's exactly what you need. And most of all, be kind to yourself. If you emotionally eat, Do not beat yourself up. Do not let your inner critic take over. You are not worthless or a failure because you ate food. Ever. You are human. Guilt and negative self-talk only keep you trapped in the same cycle of shame. Keep going. Breaking emotional eating takes time, but it is absolutely possible, and you can do it. If you'd like to see how some real Slimpodders who have broken their emotional eating habits have got on, please check it out here. Or start your 10-day free trial today and begin breaking the emotional eating patterns, even while you sleep. The link is in the description.